Pay attention and know this too. And you can't pee on yourself. You got to pee. What? Well, that is tough tea.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Mama. Look at that show.
What?
I'm not seeing this before you. What?
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line.
I like that show.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 50-yard line.
Your mama finna make some tacos.
Everything seemingly, and that time he just
Cooking no damn tacos.
let it fly.
I ain't cooking no tacos.
He has them all the way down
I ain't mixing.
30 now for 1st and 10.
My name is clearly not Mexican. I'm named after tequila.
He gets it underneath the ball. And he's going to get to 16.
Well, if y'all gonna wait on me to make some tacos, then.
They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind it'll be a big part of the game plan.
I'm playing the game. I can't. Playing online.
So the ball down to the 16
Ain't quitting.
here for 1st and 10.
I ain't quitting.
But you can't.
I can, but I'm not. Because I'm in the league game.
Nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat.
Hey,
He's taken down.
you can cook.
2 yards on the pick out there. It'll be
Okay.
2nd and 8.
Because you always cook.
Run, Charles.
I always go get stuff, so you can always cook.
Move the ball on the ground, honed in on it,
Yes, it is.
stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Get on my damn nerve.
Ball again on 2nd down. He's going to get 4 passes down the 10-yard line.
You want my hair to be like yours? Yeah. Alright.
Never do shit.
Alright. I'm going to show you don't never do shit.
You do.
Alright, when your ass got to do everything on your own, I don't want to hear that shit.
You showing that out.
And it looks like we've got a dime
All
set
right.
here defensively. 6 DBs.
Well, you find them a way to school in the morning.
What?
You find them a way to school in the morning.
It's Mahomes.
Find them a way to school in the morning.
If you don't want to come down, go to school, just make it.
Nah, bro, you saying I don't never do shit, so.
Take me your time to school. You want brown pork?
Alright, you go get your own fucking groceries, your own food, go do all this shit on your own.
If I do that, if I don't do that, who ain't gonna eat?
Extra point by Bucker.
I ain't gonna get my food, I'm not gonna do it for you.
Nothing game.
Nah.
The kickoff team on the field
Huh?
now is
Your medicine field.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm clean this.
no effort to bring this one out. It's a
Man,
touchback.
what up?
Yeah, Mama.
I wash dishes. Alright.
So 1st and 10.
Like I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry, you finna have 3 big ass kids. I put them in the dishwasher. Oh no, if you don't know why I did that, then you weren't paying me no attention.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Okay.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield,
That's what it's fun.
because the defensive tackles
What is fun.
blockers for others to make the play.
That's what it's fun. Alright, why you bring it up? I ain't never put them in there because I don't know how to work them motherfuckers. I clean the dishes.
Make tackles, but when he can make a play.
I actually watched this.
We just saw there. That's a big deal.
They'll come to the line here.
I ain't trying to work the regular motherfucker. Get down, girl. I ain't trying to work the regular motherfucker.
Wilson.
Guys.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Get off me.
Tag there enough to jump that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that.
Gonna be assed out.
Game.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets.
I showed you used a handful of it too. I showed you used a handful of it too.
You don't even eat that much.
I'm just talking. I did.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard.
I used the whip soap. I didn't use the No, I ain't use the scrub. Stop, girl.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got to stop CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, as the quarterback and the play
Phone back
totally
in
in sync, are they of
days.
one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This pass out wide to Hall. They'll give him 4 yards.
I might just Cosmopolitan a little too goddamn strong. I said I made this Cosmopolitan a little too goddamn strong.
So trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about
He got too much vodka in it.
that's nothing to panic about. They think they've been a little
Vodka in it.
lucky in the last couple. This
Vodka.
is more than capable of turning things around. That's
It's good.
really well
It's
here.
just too. Like the dragon tea off
Mahomes taking a deep shot.
what's the name from Taco Bell.
This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not.
He got a little fruit
But they certainly
aftertaste too,
firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete,
like a little mango-ish.
the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Oh, this is
Here,
good
it's the
shit.
tight end Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
I
conversion.
ain't talking about that. None of my said.
I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Hey, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. The ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game
Damn, I forgot I was
continues.
so straight. Ooh.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make the change.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle.
Warm.
And boy, that defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Play action. Now Wilson. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his target, Beckham.
Ain't no fucking way.
Inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert
Yeah, I'm not finna that whole fucking yard.
1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Wilson to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Man, come on with these wake-ass throws, man.
Picked up by Legere Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, those have been a problem for
They throwing the ball like a bitch.
as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to have your team chances.
So after the INT,
what, baby?
Bella
mad. What did y'all do to Bella?
Nothing. We just gave her her toy.
She in her cage?
Like, come look.
She probably mad because she in her fucking cage. That's what. Come look.
Yeah.
Okay, here I come.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Crossing the field, Beckham makes the catch.
Okay, here I come, baby.
About the 22-yard line. Offensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is.
Gee, she in her ground. She
Maybe if you still want to play zone,
like she on Pride Rock or some shit.
anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Yup. Because I ain't no tortilla.
Now Mahomes.
They had the little, I'm saying they had the big burrito tortillas. I ain't had a little small, and I ain't want no burrito.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that.
You want what?
He was right up in his grill.
You want me to see your room?
Without a license, don't you?
Okay.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
What?
2 minutes
you want what?
remaining in this first half.
You want some juice?
Football.
What till you get ready to eat?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this
I
case,
just knew if I had a
stared
fresh
the
triangle,
receiver down. That allowed
he
for
was
excellent
fucking,
coverage, able to knock that one
fucking
away.
remarkable. Shit.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to put it. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Back in the return. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be
sir, PS2. That's what I need. No. Let's go PS2.
And he takes this one back into
Here we go.
the
This is how we get out the snag.
The Bronco defense has a touchdown.
We needed it. We needed a morale
Well, I
boost.
mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Oh, shit. I was not paying close attention. Look at a bitch.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Ain't no trying to trash my goddamn play.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Cover 4, cover 4. We beating it.
Wilson.
Beating it.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's
No, come on.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
It's too little.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. There's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
Damn, I was trying to
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive. Here, they need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
So now
my mind clearly just rolled out of bounds.
At the 49-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right.
Room
here to run. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Now it's Wilson. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will take over.
I really hate it.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Ain't no fucking way.
Will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Olave, a 23-yard run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
What's he doing, hanging on the doorknob?
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Hey, somebody crying.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they moved the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
He's right there.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the
Right there.
and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Draymond Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Randy Gregory providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15.
I want 3.
Superb. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40.
I think
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. 126 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Wilson. Oh, this one incomplete. Pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's my bad. I be forgetting to take this on out. I said, this is my bad. I be forgetting to take this on out when I make my drink.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted.
Yeah, there's Rome in the back.
Time today. Picked up by Rogerio Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad run.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they're going to have this across midfield inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the
Jungle John with the wrong in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it down.
Yeah, that's not good to hell.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
I ain't saying like the more liquor in this joint, the more they put in there.
Coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been
Every time I
intercepted.
have a fucking first team, I go on the fucking losing streak. I hate
And a
this
major
shit.
part of that has been
Like
how
these
they've
folks
taken their
don't
play
play
to
the
a whole
fucking
new
song.
level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Y'all forget
To throw once more on second and 10. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what do you think's going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to
FOMO
wind up
for
incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
All right, here I come.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Hall again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Taken in at the 11.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
And now here's another interception.
I might have to fix the shoulder because we...
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 43. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle right about the 43-yard line.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options.
Good ball, Jamal.
And short.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Yeah, PP.
Falls incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. That was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chiefs, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like I can feel it going up on it like this.
Sit down.
Oh, this hurts so bad. What you want to go into the TV with me? You just watch. Wow. Blow dry.
I need to do this. You will just find it.
No, I'm putting it back.
Think, Mom. I don't like it.
What?
I'll go there. Oh, I'll go. That's fine.
That's fine.
I'll go.
You got a phone in your room on the bed.
use the bathroom? No, you don't need no lotion.
Dada, give me her.
Ow! Ouch, girl!
I'll take it down.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to No! Where the wipes? I bring them. Oh. Here. Here. Rika. Okay.
Is it supposed to rain tonight? Or tomorrow? What?
You ain't on the potty.
Okay.
Okay, you supposed to be in here catering to me.